When we think about purchases in preparing for retirement, most people imagine the big stuff, cars, appliances, maybe even a brand new TV. But here's the reality. Those things won't protect your health or give you more energy. What truly shapes the quality of your retirement is the everyday essentials that support your body and wellness. The mattress that keeps your spine aligned, the shoes that protect your joints, the tools that help you stay active, sleep better, and recover faster. Comfort, health, and independence aren't built on flashy purchases. They're built on the small, intentional choices that you surround yourself with and use every single day. Today, I'm reviewing the top 5 purchases to consider when you're ready to replace the following household items for improved health and wellness as you enter your retirement years. Hi, I'm Lisa, registered dietitian and your guide here at Sagewell. My mission is simple: to help you retire with a body and mind that works at optimal health. I'm also preparing for retirement and starting to replace some of these items. Item number 1, a high quality mattress and bedding. If you're not sleeping well, especially regularly, you're going to be cranky, easily frustrated, and not thinking clearly to make a simple decision throughout the day. A supportive mattress paired with breathable sheets and pillows is one of the most underrated investments in your health. Think about it. This is where you spend 1/3 of your years, and that's just for sleeping. When you're not feeling well, it's even more time in bed. Make it restorative. Keep in mind when shopping for a mattress, marketing buzzwords like eco-friendly or green mean nothing without certifications, and not all certifications are created equal. Look for GOTS, Global Organic Textile Standard. This ensures no toxic dyes, bleaches, or pesticides for organic wool and cotton. Another certification is GOLS, Global Organic Latex Standard. This guarantees natural latex without harmful fillers or synthetics. GreenGuard Gold is third-party tested for low emissions and VOCs, volatile organic compounds. VOCs can be a health concern, causing symptoms like eye, nose, and throat irritation, along with headaches, dizziness, and nausea, especially in vulnerable groups, such as children, the elderly, and anyone with a respiratory condition. OEKO TEX Standard 100 is another certification. It's good, but less strict. It means textiles were tested for harmful substances. You'll want to avoid flame retardant chemicals as they are linked to respiratory and hormonal issues. Additionally, you'll want to avoid polyurethane foams and memory foam due to their petroleum-based materials. These emit those VOCs for years. And also avoid vinyl covers, as they trap heat and release phthalates, chemical materials used to soften and increase the flexibility of plastic with many serious health issues. When choosing bedding, look for 100% organic cotton, linen, or hemp. Stay away from polyester and microfiber, as these are plastics that shed microfibers into the air and your lungs. You can also look for the GOTS certifications, the gold standard for organic textiles, or OEKO-TEX is another good alternative if GOTS isn't available. You'll want to avoid wrinkle-free or easy care, as these contain formaldehyde coatings. Also, moisture wicking, which holds synthetics as they are treated with chemicals. Stay away from dark, overly vibrant dyes unless certified non-toxic. Basically, boring white is a safer color choice. If white isn't your style, look for muted colors like light blues, greens, or neutrals. When it comes to pillows, look for natural latex, wool, K-poke, or organic cotton filled. Avoid memory foam and down alternatives made from polyester, as these also contain VOCs. If your budget is tight, start with what's closest to your skin: sheets, pillowcases, then pillows before replacing your mattress. If your mattress is sagging in the middle, damaged, or no longer comfortable, it's probably time for a new one. And I would rank nightwear as a top replacement before any of these, since that is closest to your skin when you get into bed. Again, look for GOTS certifications and choose natural fibers like organic cotton, linen, or hemp, and stick to non-toxic dyes. Aches, stiffness, and poor sleep don't just make mornings harder, they chip away at long-term health. A quality mattress and breathable bedding support your spine, improve circulation, and give your body the deep rest it needs to heal and recharge. Number 2, plush linens and towels. Upgrading towels and sheets may not seem like a health choice, but it's part of your daily wellness environment. Quality fabrics are gentler on your skin, regulate body temperature, and turn basic self-care into a ritual of restoration. Imagine stepping out of the shower and wrapping yourself in a towel that actually feels like comfort, not sandpaper. Towels, sheets, and washcloths may sound basic, but upgrading them turns daily routines into small luxuries you'll enjoy for years. And it complements the recommendations for bedding and nightwear by avoiding synthetics and chemicals. Linens and towels are another hidden source of chemicals that people seldom think about. You're drying off, sweating, and wrapping your body in them. So whatever's in the fabric goes directly on your skin, which is absorbed into your body. It absorbs chemicals, and the thinner your skin, the more permeable. Here's what to look for when replacing towels and linens. Organic cotton, percale for crisp and breathable, sateen for softer and silkier and most affordable, linen, flax-based. This is naturally antimicrobial, breathable, and durable. Or hemp. This is less common and eco-friendly, however, it is more expensive. You'll want to avoid polyester blends, microfiber, or performance fabrics as they are just plastic treated with chemicals to feel soft. Avoid wrinkle-free and satin-resistant and moisture-wicking. Think formaldehyde coating. And these can contain PFAS, synthetic chemicals known as forever chemicals, linked to serious health effects. To keep your bedding and linens in good shape after purchasing and to extend their quality, wash them first before use to remove any residual dyes or finishes. Skip the fabric softeners and dryer sheets, as these are coated with synthetic fragrance and waxes. Plus, the chemical residue, especially if it's the silicone oil, can accumulate in the dryer vent and under high heat could become a risk factor over time. Use dryer balls or vinegar as a rinse instead. Wash in cold water to protect fibers and reduce shedding. Bottom line, for linens and towels, stick with organic cotton, linen, or hemp with GOTS certification whenever possible. Everything else is just marketing dressed up with chemicals. Number 3, supportive footwear. Retirement isn't about heels or stiff dress shoes anymore. It's about movement, posture, and joint health. Whether it's quality walking shoes, house slippers with arch support, or light hiking boots for travel, the correct footwear will literally carry you through retirement. Supportive footwear is crucial for healthy aging, especially as we approach retirement. Footwear directly affects your posture, joints, balance, and even energy levels. An uncomfortable shoe isn't just going to give you sore feet. It can impact your knees, hips, and back. Here's what to look for when replacing your shoes or sneakers. Built-in arch support, not just a flat insole, especially if you're flat-footed. You need stability and motion control. If you have high arches, you need more cushioning with arch contouring. A good midsole, often EVA, a non-toxic and safe or natural rubber. This absorbs impact, protecting your knees and hips. For those of you who walk on a regular basis, you'll need moderate cushioning, and runners will need a higher shock absorption sneaker. Toes should be able to splay naturally, and you'll want to avoid narrow pointed shoes that pinch. This is especially important if you have bunions, hammer toes, or just want to avoid them. I like wide toe box shoes. I relied on these when I was recovering from a foot injury and couldn't get my foot into a regular shoe or sneaker due to the swelling. Choose breathable materials, leather, mesh, and organic blends to avoid sweating and fungal issues. Avoid cheap plastics and vinyl uppers. They don't conform to your foot and frequently give off-gas chemicals. Lightweight shoes reduce fatigue, especially for daily walking or travel. Removable insoles allows you to replace them with orthotics if needed, custom or over the counter. I use these in my sneakers and my everyday flats that I wear to work. It makes a huge difference. Just like with mattresses and linens, start with what you wear the most. If you walk daily, invest in a solid pair of walking shoes or sneakers before replacing dress shoes or sandals. Your feet are your foundation. Shoes with proper support protects your joints, improves posture, and keeps you walking longer without pain. Whether it's for travel, exercise, or just around the house, the appropriate footwear will help you stay mobile and independent. Number 4, kitchen upgrades you'll use every day. Forget the fancy gadgets. A sharp set of knives, a solid cutting board, and a reliable blender for smoothies and soups. That's the stuff that keeps nutrition simple and enjoyable and helps you cook more at home with ease. Consider replacing your cutting board if it has cracks or gouges, as these trap mold and bacteria which can transfer to your food and then to your body. Look for non-porous or natural antibacterial such as bamboo or high-quality food-grade silicone. Avoid plastic cutting boards and consider stainless steel with 304 grade or titanium if your budget allows. These are more expensive. The same goes for your cookware. If your cookware is scraped, scratched, or has a Teflon coating, it might be time to think about replacing your pots, pans, and skillets. There's no reason to purchase an entire set all at once, given the expense when replacing with a higher quality product. Besides, do you use all the pots and pans in a set? Let me know in the comments below. I know I don't. Most people use 2 to 3 pots or pans out of an entire set. Assess which pot, pan, or skillet you use the most and if it needs to be replaced. If so, look for carbon steel, stainless steel, cast iron, or ceramic pans. Ceramic cookware is made from metal, not ceramic. To save money, replace one at a time and try a different metal. You may find you like cooking with cast iron over carbon steel. Your cookware doesn't need to match even if you're displaying it, as long as it's functional, safe, and easy to use. Take into consideration how heavy it is though, and your strength, because cast iron is pretty heavy to lift up. There are so many brands of cookware to choose from. It's a matter of personal choice, quality, and price point. I suggest searching the internet for some reviews on whatever type of pan you're interested in, such as ceramic or stainless steel. Some brands I researched and just recently made some upgrades are made in and all clad. I have no affiliation with any of these companies. Cast iron and carbon steel skillets will become non-stick over time if that's a concern. Cookware can influence your health positively or negatively. You have the option to decide which type of cookware you use that will impact your well-being. At the very least, inspect your collection to determine which one you use the most and if it needs to be replaced. And number 5, wellness tools for movement. A yoga mat, resistant bands, light dumbbells, or a massage gun are tools to keep your muscles strong, your joints flexible, and your body recovering well. You might also consider a smartwatch or a fitness tracker to monitor your activity, heart, and sleep. That's a personal choice. Staying active means staying independent longer. When shopping for a yoga mat, look for materials that are non-toxic. Avoid harmful chemicals like PVC, synthetic latex, vinyl, and foam mats. Check for those certifications, GOTS or OEKI-TEX, to ensure safety and sustainability. If you have a latex allergy, avoid natural rubber mats. The thickness of your mat is important for your joints, so you'll want to look for a minimum of 4 to 5 millimeters. Extra thick would be 8 millimeters. That's best for sensitive knees and your joints. Consider purchasing a specialized yoga knee pad for extra support. Now here's your bonus. Emergency preparedness gear. We don't like to think about power outages, storms, or sudden disruptions, but a backup power bank for devices, LED lanterns, and a quality first aid kit are small purchases that will give you peace of mind. Independence means being ready, especially if you live alone. And don't forget to have some food and water on hand, such as ready-to-eat and canned foods, dried foods like nuts, beans, and dehydrated meat, along with high-energy and quick foods such as protein bars, higher quality crackers, and cereal. And be sure to have a manual can opener. In closing, here's the thing. Retirement isn't defined by one or two big purchases. It's defined by how you feel in the day-to-day, the mattress you sleep on, the nightwear you use, the shoes you walk in, the pots and pans you cook with. These purchases will not make the bragging list, but they'll make your life feel richer, healthier, and more comfortable every single day. If this message resonates with you, hit like and subscribe and share this with someone who needs the reminder. Retirement isn't just about saving money. It's about setting yourself up for comfort, health, and independence every single day. Until next time, sage well.